Hey everyone, how are you? The other day on my channel I did a drugstore haul and I really went to do a chit chat get ready with me where I try a bunch of those products on. This is going to take me forever because anytime there's a microphone in front of me where I can talk to you guys, I literally talk more than I've ever spoken in my life. So I have to get going. One of the things I got was this CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion for normal to dry skin. It's an SPF lotion. I have worn this a couple of times. I have tried this on a couple of times, but I haven't really paid attention to how it wears under makeup and stuff. I haven't fully decided if I like this or not, you know. Next, we are going to apply the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This one does have sunscreen in it, and mine is in the shade N3. I always apply my foundation with a beauty blender. I have dry skin, and the finish is just incomparable. Like, I've never found anything that gave me as great of a finish than my beauty blender. You know what? Mine is so old. I need a new one like yesterday. Foundation. You know what I've been trying to do lately, guys, is be a little bit more gentle with my beauty blender instead of smashing it all over my face like I normally do. I mean, as far as coverage goes, I think it's looking pretty good. Well, it looks really nice on my face. I guess the word is cakey on my nose. It's clinging to the dryness there on like the little pores and the little hair follicles. I'm going to add a little bit more in that zone. That's kind of a problem area for me, so I just want a little bit more coverage in that area. I like it. I like it. I'm going to jump into some color correcting. I'm using the NYX Dark Circle. This one is in the shade Medium. And I'm going to hit right here in my inner corner where it is very dark. Oh my god, it's so much better, you guys. It is insane amounts of better. Dang, I forgot to prime my eyes before I do this. I usually try to prime my eyes before I do this so that I don't disrupt the concealer later. But whatever, it'll be fine. I'm also going to put some just right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply some concealer. This one's from Marc Jacobs. My brother gave this one to me. I kind of go back and forth with this product. Like, one time I'll try it on and I'll like it, and the next time I'll try it on and I won't like it, and he'll put it on me and I'll love it. So I'm just gonna give this one another shot today. Definitely looks nice from far away. I'm gonna have to apply more because I want to highlight with this as well, not just kind of make my under eyes look bright and nice. So what is you guys' favorite concealer from the drugstore? Normally, I love the Maybelline Fit Me. That's normally what I wear on like an everyday basis. I just felt like I wanted to try something new today, and I believe that the Maybelline Fit Me that I have in my collection is just a little bit too light. Well, it looks really nice, and it's definitely really brightening. Oh, you guys, I can see a little kid riding their bike outside, like a 4-year-old girl riding her bike outside the window. You remember when that was you? I've actually been riding bikes lately, and it's so fun. It's so fun, but God, it hurts your butt. Like, I don't know when the last time you rode a bike was, but I mean, my butt was sore for a long time, and I mean, like, it was sore. Like, that was crazy. I hadn't felt that feeling in a long time. On my monitor, I'm still showing up really red, but I don't look red to me like at all in real life, except for around the eye area. So I actually really am digging my base today. I think it looks really good, like really good. It even looks really nice up close, which is even better. I mean, honestly, it's thrilling. I'm gonna go ahead and powder my face. I'm still using the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. I like to use mine with my beauty blender. Just adding that little bit of moisture with my dry skin is everything. And I always go in and just tap out any potentially creased concealer. I start a little bit below the eye, so the majority of the product is on the pore area, because I just find that it can handle more powder. than the under eye. If you get too much powder on your under eye, it can make it look a little bit crepey. I blend upward as I lay a little bit of that product down so that everything stays in place around the eye and that the pores look really nice and smooth. You guys, I get so funny with this hand. Like, I just hold it super still. And that is the goal, if I do say so myself. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply some eyeshadow primer. This is the Urban Decay Eden Primer. I mentioned this recently in one of my videos. I used to love this, and I'm kind of not loving this sample. I don't want it to be true. I really don't. So I'm still trying to love it. It's like grainy. I don't know, you guys. It's weird. But anyway, just applying this from lash line to brow bone. I love this one because it has some yellow to it, so that helps to cancel. It helps to cancel. Helps cancel. It helps to cancel out the red tones around my eye. Look at that. Like, does that give anybody else life? Just like that smooth, perfect base just waiting for you. Like, it gives me life. I always set my primer with a matte white eyeshadow. I'm going to use Tempera today from the Modern Renaissance palette. Now, in my opinion, this isn't a pure matte, but almost difficult to describe. It's like a satin matte finish, so it does add a nice little pop to the brow bone, but it can pass as a matte, and it's not too shimmery to apply to the entire eye space, in my opinion. Oh no, you guys, I might have messed up. I put my powder down already, and I want to use this cream color, so I'm going to risk that. I'm going to try it. Hopefully it goes well. I'm going to go for like an all over shadow look with this. Is this something that you guys do a lot, an all over shadow look? I think that as far as a smoky eye goes, you can definitely get a lot out of a all over shadow look, and daytime looks, like for the office, stuff like that. I'm all about the single eyeshadow look. Okay, so it blends out nicely. I need to edge it closer to my crease. And then I'm going to use this big fluffy brush and start blending it out. Hopefully this will do it for me. I do prefer to blend with my brush than a finger, even if I am using a cream product. Like, I'm a freak for blending. So it's like, it's all about the brush for me. Itchy face, itchy face. I really wish I hadn't applied that powder. I do think it's going to affect my blend here. So I'm actually going to apply some of this cream shadow straight to this brush. And then I'm just going to try to blend this through my crease better. Just so you guys know, that powder is totally affecting the application. This definitely would have applied better if I had not forgotten and went ahead and put the powder on. So next time I use this, I will not use a powder, but let me just say it is performing beautifully considering the fact that there was a powder applied. So I think I'm really going to like that. And like the consistency of the product is amazing and makes me want to try more of those cream shadow sticks from Bobbi Brown. Because quite frankly, guys, I'm loving it. I am loving this color. I am loving the ease of application. I am impressed. I'm really impressed. So have you guys picked up anything from the drugstore recently that you're loving? Just curious. Just wanted to know. So in my haul the other day, I didn't actually get any eyeshadows, but I did get a bronzer. So it's not a super dark bronzer, but let's see really quickly if I can get it to deepen up my crease at all. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Bronzer. Okay, so yeah, that is giving me a little bit of shadow there. I like it. I like it. Just going to use this to deepen up the crease a little bit. Do any of you have this bronzer? I mentioned in my haul that it was really hard to find in my area, so I assumed it was a really, really popular one. Oh my gosh, this bronzer smells amazing. I'm going to go into the Essence Pure Nude Highlight in the shade Be My Highlight. This is one of the new products that I just hauled. I'm going to use a pencil brush to pop that on the inner corner of my eye. What do you guys think? Is it popping? Is it bright? Okay, there we go. That's pretty. I see you, Essence. All right. All right, for the lower lash line, I'm going to go right into the same cream product. Just keep it as close to the roots of my lashes as I can. I'm going to keep that concentrate. I'm not going to take the color in too far. I'll blend it in as I need to. I wiped off the same pencil brush that I highlight with, and I'm just going to use that to blend this out. Just really going to concentrate my brush on the outer corner until that product starts to kind of move around. Then I can take it inward a little bit so that it blends in as well. All right, let me ask you guys a question. How do you feel about pencil brushes? Because, like, honestly, I kind of hate them. I feel like they're one of the hardest brushes to use. And I know that sounds strange, but no, it's just, they're not my favorite. I cannot stress enough how much I'm enjoying this little shadow stick. I want more. I'm about to look on the internet and see what other colors they have. I recently decluttered some of my single eyeshadow products, and I rediscovered this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in the shade Roach, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have got to use that. So first things first, I am going to tight line with it. Honestly, I think tight lining is like God's gift to the earth. Next, I'm going to take this and start to press it into my top lash line. I don't want this to be super heavy, but I do want to add some smoke to the outer corner. These Urban Decay products are like, a little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to start adding a little bit at a time and just blending. I want to add a little bit of that smoke to the lower lash line too. I'm going to dot the product into the roots of the lower lashes and avoid the waterline. Really concentrating like the darkness. We're going to do more in the outer area. I'm going to apply 2 coats of the CoverGirl Clump Crusher off camera, and I'll be right back. I said in my drugstore haul that I thought you might be able to contour with this, that it didn't look like the sheen carried over, but after applying it to my eyes, I think that the sheen does carry over. So I'm not going to be contouring with it. I'm just going to be bronzing up the skin today. Ooh, more pigmented than I expected. Really pretty color. Definitely gliding onto my skin really nicely. Really softly. That's beautiful, you guys. That blends super, super nicely. I do have texture on that area of my face, and it makes bronzer a little bit harder to blend, but this really looks nice. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. I think it is a really pretty color. I think it blends nicely, and like it should because it's $15. Just saying. Just saying. Honestly, it smells a little bit like a coconut donut. Do they have coconut donuts where you guys live? I've never really heard of a coconut donut. Okay, guys, as far as this bronzer goes, so far, I have to say that I'm loving it. Obviously wish they had more shades because this would never work on a black girl, ever. Or honestly, someone a little bit darker than me. And this is their bronzer shade. They had a light bronzer and a bronzer shade, and that's all I saw. So I will say that I think that the sheen in it emphasizes my texture a little bit, but I've said to you guys over and over again, I don't care. I love makeup. I love to put makeup on, and I don't let my texture hold me back. Okay, so next up, I want to try the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. I can't get it open right now. But again, this is from my drugstore haul. Clearly a stunning color and a cult favorite on YouTube. I'm going to start really small. Just really starting on the apples of the cheek and sweeping backwards. So far I see a beautiful, healthy glow, but again, we have that texture situation where if you have a lot of texture, sheen can make it stand out. Again, I don't care. I love the color. I love it with my summer skin tone. I love it with this neutral look. Again, a situation where it's sitting on top of the texture and blending on the texture really well, but it might emphasize the texture anyway just because it has a sheen to it, no matter how beautifully it sits on the skin. I am seeing a little bit more glitter, like pieces of glitter, and I'm never a fan of that on my face unless that is what I'm going for. Nothing too extreme. You have to get your mirror like super close, but there are glitter granules on my face. And then finally, to finish off the cheeks, we're going to go in with another product that I recently picked up. Be my highlight. It's the Essence Pure Nude Highlight. I'm picking it up on a Sigma E40, which is what I always highlight with. Tapping off any excess and just hitting the top points of my cheekbones. So pretty so far. I absolutely love, this is like my favorite color highlight. It's like a golden champagne. I can't get enough of that. I think it's so beautiful. I was saying in my haul that I thought that this was a beautiful buildable highlight, that you could really keep it natural or build it up to make it more dramatic. I'll put a little bit on the chin. Again, that's just going to help my chin stand out. It's going to bring it forward. Like I said, my chin sits back, so I like to give it a little boost. A little extra help. Just a tad up here. Can barely see it, and I think that's a good thing. I'm going to run a little bit up the nose. Yeah, you guys, I really like how you can keep this nice and subtle or build it up. That is good. And we'll put a little bit on the forehead just for fun. And finally, we just have to try on this liquid lip. I did try this on in my haul. I couldn't resist it, but I was wearing a gloss, so I didn't feel like I could get the full rundown of how the product actually applied. So we are going to try it now. I actually did not exfoliate my lips or moisturize them. So again, we can probably get better results than I'm going to get today. But we're going to try it out for this for people who don't like to do all that extra stuff before they apply their makeup. I do like the color, but as far as this liquid lip product goes, I don't think it is the best. A couple of things. It's streaky, it's patchy, and you definitely have to apply multiple coats to get the color to show up really pigmented. Another thing that some people might dislike about this is the edge of the wand isn't super precise. It's almost like it has some fuzzies hanging off of it, and it makes it a lot harder to get your lip line nice and clear. To me, this is relatively comfortable on the lip. One thing that I'm struggling with is when my lips come together. They kind of stick together, and the last time that I was wearing this and my lips were sticking together like that, some of the bottom lip like chunked off and got stuck to the top lip and the color just disappeared. So hopefully that information about this product is helpful to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Come hang out with me on my channel. I have a ton of content over there that I would love to share with you. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye!